jersey had he been put on, to have proved most royal and for his passage. The soldier's music and rites of war speak loudly for him. Take up the bodies. Such a sight as this becomes the field, but here shows much amiss.
Okay, everyone, that'll do it for tonight. Get a good night's sleep. Mario. Tom, my Hamlet, can I speak to you, please?
Yes?
You're not nervous about tomorrow, are you? After all, playing Hamlet is an awesome responsibility.
I'm a little nervous, but more tired than anything else. I'd like to get some sleep.
Great idea. Why don't you do that?
I still need to get my stuff together. I'll be going in a moment.
Okay, have the JV let you out.
Okay. Well, here I am, about to open tomorrow in Hamlet, at this time tomorrow. They'll be throwing flowers or tomatoes. I sure hope nothing goes wrong. Hey, what's going on?
It's a dream!
But I'm awake.
Good evening, and welcome to tonight's performance of Hamlet. Let me remind you that eating, drinking, smoking, flash photography, studio photography, video photography, finger painting, reading newspapers, doing crossword puzzles, predicting the future, burning ants with magnifying glasses, and playing Yankee-Doodle with your armpits is strictly forbidden in this theater. Thank you. Who's there? Answer me. Stand and unfold yourself.
Long live the king! The proceeding was a compensated announcement.
Who's there? Answer me.
It's I, Bernardo. I've come to leave you your watch and your wallet.
Since you have my watch, what time is it?
12.
What time did you say?
12. I just got back from burying on Cleo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was a terrible sight. All the screaming and crying.
Well, I can imagine.
But once you got her in the coffin and closed the lid, that really shut her up.
You mean to say she wasn't dead?
No, but she was getting old and wanting a better room into a billiard room. And where would that leave her?
Behind it, I suppose.
Better head off to the grim reaper of the past, eh?
Exactly, I couldn't agree more.
But she was unreasonable about the whole thing. She wouldn't go. I said, look, Grandpa and Uncle Jack are buried there. You know what she said to that? They're dead.
A flimsy excuse. Well, I wish I could have been there.
Yes, sir. It was quite a ceremony.
I'm going to get to
If
bed.
you see Horatio and Marcel's furnace of my watch, good done to make case.
I think I hear the loud.
Hello, who's there?
It is I, Marcellus. I have brought Horatio the scholar to prove what I have seen.
Methinks you've both been seeing spirits in the royal wine cellar.
Look, he approaches!
Speak to Horatio, you know Latin. What difference does that make?
Latin is a dead language.
Hiya, read any good books lately?
Did you see that? He looked like the spirit of Lake King Hamlet.
Yes, he often adorned himself in like fashion.
We must go tell Prince Hamlet.
Thank you all for being so supportive of me in these very trying times since the death of my brother. Nobody could have predicted that while asleep, a snake would bite him in the garden like that. I hope to be a good king to you and a good husband to Queen Gertrude.
My father's not dead 2 months and he's already king of my mother's husband. His mourning overwhelms me.
Now, who wishes to see me?
I do, Your Highness.
Yes,
Your Highness.
of course. What is it you wish?
I want permission to go to France.
France? For heaven's sake! Don't you like the food here?
It's okay. I would just like to go.
I've no reservations. How's your father,
Polonius?
Right. How does he feel about it?
He says it's okay with him if you agree.
I agree. You may go to France,
Laertes, Your Highness.
Whatever.
My son, what troubles you?
Yes, Hamlet, those are some very nice duds. But don't you know black is kind of out of style?
My Lord Hamlet. Oh, Horatio, my good friends. I'm glad to see you.
My lord, we have seen him.
Seen who?
The king!
You see Elvis? Where is he? No, not Elvis. Your father, King Hamlet. My father? But he's dead.
saw his apparition, my lord.
My father. I'd like to see him. Do you think we'll walk again tonight?
Probably. I just bumped into him in the dressing room.
Are you sure you're in the royal wine cellar again?
Quite sure.
I watch with you too.
me one.
Well, why the chains?
The chains I forged in my life, link by link.
Wait a minute, this sounds funny.
Should be Ebenezer Scrooge.
Scrooge? I'm not Scrooge.
You mean this isn't Dickens?
I'm afraid that you're a couple centuries off. This is Shakespeare.
Shakespeare? Well, what do you know? The employment office told me a ghost is needed for a Christmas carol. I guess somewhere some Scrooge is encountering the ghost of King Hamlet. Pretty funny when you think about it, don't you think?
I'm dying laughing. The whole scene is ruined.
No, wait, I know a little Shakespeare. Anyway, lay this fever stuff to me. I'm an all-purpose ghost.
Speak, I'm bound to hear.
Good, I am your father's ghost, doomed to a certain term to walk the night, blah, 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 etc., etc. I was murdered in the garden, your Uncle Claudius poured poison in my hair, and all that other stuff.
Poured poison in your...
Hey, I didn't write it, I just acted. Anyway, you must seek revenge on this most fool and unnatural murder.
Foul.
I didn't touch her, you must be blind, Breath.
No, the word is foul. Most foul is not to murder, not fool.
Whatever, and you must avenge my death.
Against who?
Whom? What? No, not what. Whom. You see, who is subjective, and whom is objective. Since against is the object of the proposition, then it must be
Preposition.
No, whom? Boy, for a prince, you surely aren't that bright.
Can we get on with this?
Well, you ought to start drinking decaffeinated coffee. Anyway, you must seek revenge against my brother, Claudius. He was always such a wuss.
I'll kill the both of them.
No, not Gertrude. She'll get her sense when she kicks the bucket. Anyway, I must be going and my costume doesn't look good in the light. Adieu, disfigured. No, that's, adieu, dismembered. Adios, muchachos.
He killed my father under my own nose. He must think for a foul fool. Perhaps if I played the fool, I might be able to catch the guilty parties unawares and uncover the truth and what the ghost had told me.
My lord, where are you?
Holy oxen free. Oh, come birds.
My lord, are you alright?
I'm fine. I've learned something this eve, but I cannot tell you because you will reveal it.
Who's Eve?
This evening.
Oh, we won't reveal it, my lord.
Okay, there's a villain in Denmark, and he's near everything.
Oh, we knew that, my lord. Yeah, we read it in the Denmark Inquirer.
It was the same issue that had a two-headed goat baby born alive of a space alien.
Oh, really? I thought about an issue of the ghost of Marilyn Monroe marrying Bigfoot. Anyway, let us go and hold our tongues.
How now, my fair daughter Ophelia, sister to Laertes, you sent to France in scene 2. Fair Ophelia, who is Hamlet's girlfriend, by the way, but we're never really sure how much he really likes you. It's all quite psychological, really. And we're not going to get into it right now. How are you? Is it time for my line yet? Oh, father, I've been much affrighted. By who? Whom, you see, who is subjective. How have you been affrighted? By Hamlet, my lord. I was sitting around, catching up on my crocheting, when Hamlet approached me. As you know, he's usually quite the nifty dresser, but this time he had his socks rolled down to his ankles and was wearing a tie shaped like a fish. And then he grabbed me by the shoulders and stared at me. Just stared. Spaced out in my head big time. I think he's gone crazy. Are you sure of this? Yes, see the pretty pattern? No, not about the crocheting, though that is nice about him being crazy. I don't know, I'm no expert. Well, it just so happens that I am. I'll bet you didn't know that I'm a psychologist. No, I didn't. Well, I am. Received my degree from the Acme School of Mail-Order Psychologists, Lawyers, and other godless individuals. Found the item in the back of the book of matches. Next year, I'll be learning how to drive tractor trailers, whatever they are. So what do you think's the problem? I concur with your diagnosis. It appears to me that he is crazy. Literally crazed over you, my dear. Come, we must discuss this with the king. Return, your highness.
Ambassadors from Norway. I didn't know we had ambassadors from Norway.
I believe they're the ones who sent to check on Fortinbras.
What are their names?
Perez and Picatelli.
Ah, yes, two fine Norwegians. And what do they have to report on?
Fortinbras.
Of course.
It appears it's about to attack us!
Attack us? They can't attack us. I won't allow it. There's just not enough room in the castle at the moment. There's already a council of rabbits booked.
I'm afraid you've read the script wrong again, dear. That's a council of rabbis, not a council of rabbits.
Oh, really? How very silly of me. Can you imagine a council of rabbits? I mean, what would they even talk about? Oh dear, I had the royal cook prepare 50 gallons of cabbage soup and 500 pounds of raw carrots. Are carrots kosher?
I believe they are.
That's a relief. Now, Polonius, what did you have to say to me?
That's Polonius, sir.
What's Polonius?
I am, Your Highness.
I'm sorry, isn't that funny? I had a bologna sandwich today. I'm usually good with names.
Polonius.
Right.
About your nephew, sir.
Nephew? Oh, what's his name?
It appears that Hamlet's in love with my daughter.
Oh, Amelia?
Ophelia.
Oh, Amelia?
Yes, she was catching up on her crocheting.
Are you sure of this?
Yes, see the pretty pattern? Oh, you mean about him being in love? I don't know, I'm not sure. I suggest that the next time he comes around, I speak with him to confirm my diagnosis. Look, he comes now. Go now, I will speak with him. Hey, great outfit. How goes it, Hamlet?
It goes fine. Darn!
My lord, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? Darn!
It looks like you are breaking pretzels.
That is not true. I do not mean to break them. I mean to unravel them.
But that cannot be done, my lord.
All the more reason to attempt it. What do you say? Have you a daughter?
You know right well I do.
Let her not walk in the sun. Conception is a blessing, but not as your daughter may conceive.
About my daughter.
Sometimes I prefer not to be.
I beg your pardon?
And you would do well to receive it. Good day.
Though there seem madness, there be a method to it. Good day, my lord.
It wasn't to disturb me, old fool.
I have wonderful news, my lord. Some players have come to Elsinore to perform for us.
I'm not interested in entertain. Wait! Have them come to me.
As you wish. Players!
Enter players and welcome. I value you to honor with us a performance this evening.
No problem, dude. Nice studs, by the way.
Just name the play.
We are some of the greatest actors in the world. Whether it may be comedy, tragedy, melodrama, or farce,
Classical or contemporary,
English or Greek,
French or Italian.
Russian or blue cheese.
I get the message. I wonder if that's the privilege that I've proposed.
My lord, I've never fancies you to be a composer.
I'm a man of many talents. You shall see that one of the lead characters in my play is even better at these compositions. I'll explain it all later, but first we must find your room. There's a council of rabbits booked into the castle.
Rabbis, a council of rabbis.
Oh really? Whatever would a council of rabbits talk about?
He does appear to be a few cents short of a quarter. When I came upon him, he was trying to unravel pretzels.
Pretzels?
Yes. They are crunchy and have salt.
I know what pretzels are. Do you take me for a foul?
Fool.
Don't get personal.
No, the word is Let's just leave it at this. You're not as stupid as you look.
Thank you, my love.
Anytime. Back to Hamlet. There he was, trying to unravel pretzels.
That is strange behavior.
Yes, he must have gone through a dozen bags.
He must be crazy. It took me like 8 bags to realize it could have been done.
There's still the issue of the alleged love to my daughter.
Yes,
Ophelia.
yes, her. What do you suggest?
Perhaps it would be wise to hide and observe his behavior when he next encounters her.
Good idea.
Pardon me, I seem to be lost. Could you tell me where the Council of Rabbits is?
There is no Council of Rabbits. None. It's a Council of Rabbis, not rabbits. Do you understand?
Really? Oh, it's just as well. I really didn't have anything to talk about anyway.
Methinks the writer's been in the royal wine cellar.
Gertrude. Gertrude. I think it would be wise for you to leave now. Polonius and I have plans for hemophilia.
Very well. Ophelia, I hope that through your terms you can bring Hamlet back to his Cindy. If terms don't work, you can always try bribery.
I will try.
Okay,
Ophelia.
Okay, here's what we'll do. What will we do?
Ophelia.
Yes, that's very good.
Don't get cocky. I want you to pretend that you are minding your own business, and when Hamlet comes around, speak casually so as to glean what afflicts him. The king and I will hide and watch.
Be or not to be. Nobler stuff than arrows with slings. Fair Shalina Bodkins. Or Friedels, who died of sleep, but dream wealthy and Padua. Hark! Well, Ladayana winter grapes, it is the yeast. And in the north, the cake of rivals. And so he exclaimed as he rode out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and all a good night. Ophelia, him in the risings, be all thy sins remembered.
How goes my Lord Hamlet on this many a day?
Get thee to another eve.
Get me to a hospital. Well, king, what think you now?
He must be observed further. It shall be so. Majesty great one shall not unwatched go.
Hey, that's pretty catchy.
You think so?
Remember what I have told you.
Just leave it to us.
Oh, Horatio, may I have a word with you?
Yes, my lord.
I would like you to mark this duty expression. The players will be performing a reenactment of my father's murder. If Claudius shows guilt, I'll know my course.
I'll mark his expression, my lord.
Come hither, Hamlet. Sit by me.
No, mother, there's something more attractive.
You are merry, my lord.
What should a man be but married? Look you, how happy my mother is, and her husband is not 2 months dead, but soft the dumb show enters. I think you will enjoy this play. It is called The Mousetrap. It is the image of a murder done in Vienna. Gonzago is the husband's name. His wife, Baptista. The brother's name is Wormwood. As you see, the husband is insisting to his beloved that if he should die, she should remarry. She, indignant at such request, replies never. But how like you this play?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
But you'll keep her word.
Is there no offense in it?
No offense, they do but jest. Poison and jest. Look you'll see how the murder death beloved the king's wife.
Look, the king rises.
Three strikes into 12,000. Did you mark these expressions?
Very well, my lord.
The queen wishes to see you in her chamber.
Tell her I was here, by and by.
How shall I say so?
By and by is easily said.
Good day, my lord.
And now it's my mother. I will not kill her. I will speak daggers, but use none.
Tell him that he's getting too big for his britches, that he better straighten his act up.
I like him not. I must be the one to rid myself of him. I'll return in a short while. Let me know how things work out.
I will hide and watch.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, you have your father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended. Now see you down, so I'm going to show you a jerky young man.
What will you do? Will you murder me? Help! Help!
Help!
What whole rat, dead for two cat, dead.
That's smart.
Is those the king?
No kidding, Dick Tracy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks. I feel so much better now.
Gertrude!
Something's wrong. That's the first time he's gone in anyone's name right. Oh, great. We have a buddy here, don't we? Oh, you should have a diet.
Oh, Claudius, hasn't Hamlet shown up yet?
Nope.
So, what are you doing?
Just killing time.
Your lips aren't moving.
I'm practicing ventriloquism.
Oh, say, are you bleeding?
Just a scratch.
Yeah, that's some scratch. You ought to get that attended to. And you get some sleep also. You look dead on your feet.
I will, thanks.
Well, I must be going now. Nice talking to you again.
Polonius!
Sure, and keep a stiff upper lip.
It will be soon.
I think drastic measures may have to be taken to resolve my situation.
Boy, that was close. Another minute, and I would have dropped him. Now to you, mother. There's still the matter of your marriage to Claudius. How can you do such a thing? You jumped into bed with them while it's still warm.
Stop!
How can you leave after your match with God no more?
Stop! Stop!
No!
You must!
Why must I?
Because you're standing on my foot!
Oh, haven't you any conscience? Any morals?
Yes, but I'm not sure if I've still got a foot.
Hamlet!
Oh, hi, Dad.
I'm going to make this quick. I got a racquetball appointment. Anyway, I've come here to tell you to cut the crapola.
I was just making you feel a little guilty.
Hamlet, who are you conversing with?
That's whom, and you shouldn't end a sentence with a preposition.
I'm talking to him.
There's nobody there. Have you been in the old wine cellar again?
I was just having a little fun.
Well, you had your chance to avenge my death and keep dragging it out. Get on with it, will you?
I will, I swear.
It's not nice to swear, dear.
Goodbye, Father.
Father? Hamlet, what's the matter?
I have a message from the king. Will you have me read it so that they may hear it?
Oh, by all means, read it.
Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, son to late King, what's his name? Son, Queen, nephew and son at the same time to King Claudius, which is really confusing to everyone, heir to the throne of Denmark, very snappy dresser, you are hereby exiled to the country of England, never to return. But the only person who understands, and while you're on your way, please drop off this sealed message to the King or Queen of England. But don't open it. Of course, it has nothing to do with your death or anything. But if you would perhaps be imprisoned and executed while in England, that sure would be rotten luck for me. Signed, Claudius.
I must go now. I'll serve as asked, Father.
My dear son has gone up the deep end. all well, I'm afraid.
When supply exceeds demand, then prices fall. But if the converse is true, then prices increase accordingly.
I'm afraid it's true. She believes that she's become an economist. How could such a thing happen?
It appears she's gone crazy over the fact that her father's killed and Hamlet's been exiled to England. Alas, look here, my lord.
Consumer confidence in the dollar has dropped, which has a significant influence on the gross sales for the third quarter.
My God, that is awful!
I know!
Grain is not sweeter at all! I think food makes your eyes better, don't you?
Science, the peasants, they're revolting.
That again, they have no fashion sense whatsoever. And they wear those dreadful clothes, as if they were,
Poor, Your Highness?
yes, poor. How dreadful.
It's Laertes returned from France. He's an angry mob with him. They're shouting nasty things.
Nasty things! Nasty things!
What sort of nasty things? Yeah. How does that work? Oh! Not only are the peasants revolting, but they sure have a lot to learn about the human anatomy.
Get in! You left the key to the castle under the mat.
Excuse me, but who are they?
Oh, them? They're my angry mob.
That's an angry mob?
Hey, do you know how much angry mobs cost? Now, out the door, down the corridor, and to your right. Hey, when do we get to loot and pillage? You don't. Aw, darn, I can't have any fun. I should have stayed at home to bridge. Cool it. I've come to avenge the most cruel and unnatural death of my father.
That's most foul.
Sorry, I haven't had much of a chance to bathe.
Look, the word is foul.
Whatever. Oh, my sweet sister, how is she taking the news?
Not well.
You're telling me. Ray does not suit her well at all.
Ooh, postcards! I love postcards! Let's see what mine says. Having fun. Wish you were here. See you soon. Signed, Hamlet. This must be a joke. P.S. This is not a joke.
This is an outrage.
You're telling me the Queen got a 50-cent postcard, now I got 25-cent one.
At least now I may seek revenge.
Say, how much are you willing to take for revenge?
I would cut his throat in church.
Ooh, that much? Say, you're the best fencer in Europe, right?
That is correct.
So we tell Manuelette that we wagered out 12 hits from you, he cannot sworn on.
Knowing him, he would accept immediately. I will pull the rounded tip from my foil and anoint it with a poison so powerful that it will kill him with the slightest touch.
And if that doesn't work, I'll poison some wine, and when he's tired, I bid he drink of the cup.
Brilliant.
You know my motto,
Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. Haha.
One more dog tread upon another's heels. Your sister's drowned, Laertes.
Drowned how?
Like this. Look, 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 look.
I mean where?
Down at the brook, she was walking along the edge talking about the trickle-down theory of economics when she suddenly fell into the water. Though she had a chance to save herself, she only kept mumbling something about how tariffs are detrimental to a free market economy until her clothes filled with water and pulled her to a muddy death.
Alas, then, she is drowned. Too much water has thou, fair Ophelia, and therefore I hold back my tears. What a bummer.
Boy, for a comedy, this sure is turning out quite depressing.
Your lordship is right. Welcome back to Denmark. I have a message from the king.
Message? What is it?
It's an intent between two parties by the means of the third. Oh, you mean what is the message? Well, the king has laid a wager on your head. He bet that you cannot beat Laertes at his weapon.
What is his weapon?
Rapier and dagger.
That is 2 weapons.
It is, isn't it? Anyway, he bet that out of 12 hits for Laertes, you could not score 9.
Those are healthy odds.
And what should I tell his highness?
Tell him that I accept this challenge. I have nothing to lose, right?
I will, my lord. The king, the queen, and various actresses who serve no function to embellish the scene will be arriving shortly.
I'm begging, my lord, don't do
It's
it.
only a dumb challenge. Besides, since he's been away, I've been continuous practice.
But he's only been gone for 25 minutes, my lord.
I want you to shake hands and come out fighting. May the best man win.
Hey, joy, brother.
Before we start, first let me say this is a very important match for the honor of both parties. This reminds me of when I was a child and my father would sit me on his knee and say to me, "Son,
Boring!
All right, on with the fight. Messenger, the foils.
Here, gentlemen.
Hamlet, I have some wine here in the event you get thirsty."
Yes, I do get thirsty. In the event. One judgment.
A very clean hit indeed.
Hamlet, this pearl that I dropped in my cup is mine. I bid you drink the cup.
I'd rather drink the wine, but later. Another hit.
A touch, I do confess.
Here, Hamlet, take my napkin and wipe your brow.
Thank you, Mother.
I drink to your good fortune.
What? It's a very fine match, isn't it?
Come, you dally, let's fight.
Part them, they're incensed.
Hamlet, help me.
What's the matter, Mother?
The wine isn't...
I just love trade. First word sounds like choke for syllable. Soybean. Poison. The triple poison, I win. Wait a minute. Nobody leaves the room.
Hamlet, please forgive me.
I will.
And before I die, please tell me, where did you get that nifty costume?
Well, what do you know? Everyone is dead or dying except for me. Be my pig.
Horatio! Yes, my lord! Horatio, hurry up, please! Raise the messenger. He is dead. Horatio! Tell Fortress that I shall be king of Denmark. He has my dying choice. He is dead. No, I'm not! Horatio, hold me up here. Get over with it, will you? My friend, you have always stood by me. Thank you. He is dead. Horatio! You're dead already!
Can you tell me where Denmark is? Over there? Thanks, man. Who are you?
Horatio. King Horatio, who are you?
I am Fortinbras, that cool Norwegian dude. Yeah, there must have been some party. Hey, these people are all dead. This is awful.
Yes, it's a tragedy. Hey, what's going on?
Dream is over. Please deposit 25 cents for another 5 minutes.
Hey, I have no money! Hamlet, got a quarter? Hamlet! Tom!
briefcase, or else you just spent the night.
Boy, I had the weirdest dream.
Oh, really? Tell me about it.
It seems so real.
In Storyland, we have some rules. If there are swords, there must be duels. The frog, if there is one, must be green. And the giants, when there are some, have to be mean. And witches, of course, wear black hats and hiss. And the prince and the princess, they have to kiss. But before any of that, I must say, once upon a time, it's always been that way. But when their book got lost, their spells got crossed. And the witches, all three, are as mad as can be. So today, they say, I have to end my rhyme, with not just once, but twice upon a time. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
I think that I shall never see a poem as lovely as a tree.
7 years ago.
7 years ago, poems about trees. We don't even sound like witches anymore. We sound like poets and politicians. I hate this.
You hate this? What about me? I hate this, and it's all your fault, Rob.
My fault? You're the one who lost the book. This is your fault, Slug.
Me? I didn't lose the book. You lost the book. I saw you with it last.
Liar. I never even touched the book. I never even saw the book. I'm innocent.
Knock it off. Put in some more bat's eyes.
Ooh, I just love it when they stick to my fingers.
Nothing? That's it. I've had it. I quit. We've been stirring this slug for 3 weeks. We've done incantations, chants, voodoo, black magic, blue magic, black and blue magic, and it still isn't right. It isn't green. It doesn't have lumps. There's no oil slick on top. I hate this. I can't stand this anymore.
You're your head witch, Romelda. You're supposed to know this stuff.
I told you I tried everything. Poked monkey eyes, buffalo warts, oil of kangaroo pouch. What do you want me to do? Say abracadabra?
Whew, my, you're unpleasant looking.
Why, thank you.
Who are you, girlie?
And what are you doing in our cave?
Why, I'm Cinderella and I'm on my way to the ball. So, where's the prince? She said there'd be a prince.
Or are you in the wrong cave?
There's no wall here, dearie.
No princes either. Say, you know anything about spells?
Oh yes, I was the best speller in 3rd grade. Why, I could even spell Mississippi backwards. Let's see. I-P-P-I...
No. Not spells. Not spelling, spells. You know, magic, hocus pocus, witch stuff.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know about that. You see, I'm a princess. Though, up until tonight, I've had to live like a scullery maid. I don't mind telling you, it's been dreadful. But that's all over now. Tonight is my night. So if you don't mind, I really must be going. Go ahead, whisk me away. I don't think you understand. If I don't show up to the ball tonight, it'll be cinders and floor wax for the rest of my life.
Cinders!
Floor wax.
Well, you're out of luck, girlie.
What do you mean?
We don't know how you got here, and if we don't know how you got here, we can't send you back.
What do you mean you don't know how I got here?
All I said was abracadabra.
What time is it? I didn't hear the alarm. Oh no, I've got to stop being cleaned up at bedtime. I'm having another nightmare.
I'm no nightmare. I'm a witch and I'm real. Named Slug.
And let me guess, I bet you're a princess?
That's right, of course I am. See the crown? But I don't have a real name. Everyone just calls me Sleeping Beauty. I've always wanted a real name like Roxanne, maybe Mimi. So where's the prince? If he'd give me a kiss, maybe I could wake up a little here. I could die for a nap.
Excuse me? There isn't any prince. But if there was one, he's mine.
I don't think so. I'm Sleeping Beauty. I get the prince. Don't you ever read?
I'm Cinderella. I get the prince. Don't you ever go to the movies?
Stop it. Sit down and be quiet. I need to think.
Well, this is so nice. It's been so long since we've had company. Could I get you something to drink? We have some nice brown water.
Oh, how nice. Tea?
No, just brown water.
What are you doing? They are not company. They're princesses. Icky, gooey, gummy princesses. They didn't come here for a cozy little visit. They landed here by accident.
We did?
Oh, yes, you see, all she said was abracadabra.
Well. What a surprise. A princess. Now, who might you be? As if I didn't already know.
Why, I'm Snow White. And these are my 7 little friends. Go ahead, introduce yourselves. I'm allergic.
I'm sarcastic. I'm silly. I'm depressed.
I'm bored.
I'm just plain mean.
I'm exhausted.
Me too. They're the 7 dwarfs, and we all live together.
Dwarfs!
How dare you? What a way to behave.
How do you expect us to behave? We're witches.
That's no excuse. Why, when my prince comes, he'll teach you a thing or two. He is coming, isn't he? Hey, you, over here. I'm Cinderella. Oh, how do you do? Very well, thank you. There's something you should understand. And I'm Snow White. So, I heard. The thing is...
Lovely to meet you.
Do you want to hear this or not? Well, I just love to. Well, like I said, I'm Cinderella, and this over here, that's Sleeping Beauty, and we're all here because of some stupid mix-up. But if and when the prince shows up, he's mine.
Well, I do beg to differ, dear, but the prince is, in fact, mine. All mine. Why, I had to flee to the forest my very life. I've had to clean a filthy cottage and cook for 7, that is 7, little men who the size of them could eat a buffalo apiece a day. I haven't been through all this for nothing. That prince has my name on him, sister. I mean, dear.
You think you've had it rough? You ever had to wax a marble staircase? Our castle has 19 of those, 47 bedrooms. That castle has 176 windows, and that is not counting storms or screams. And at least those little guys appreciate you. With my stepmother and stepsisters, it's always pick, 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 nag, nag, nag. Nothing's ever good enough for them. For the 3 old, I knew you reminded me of someone.
Enough of this bickering. Who cares about your stupid lives? My head is splitting. And so help me, if I never hear the word abracadabra again, it'll be too soon.
Oh my, thank goodness I'm finally out of there. There isn't a beast in here, is there?
No, there isn't a beast in here. You didn't bring one with you, did you?
I hope not.
Why, this cave is already so full of princesses. I can hardly turn around. I'll hold my head.
Put a rock on it, Formelda.
Well, you don't have to worry about me. I'm not a princess, just an incredibly good-looking commoner.
Really?
Well, my name is Beauty, after all, and I won't complain about being here. I like it here. I may never leave.
Well, I'm just curious. Why would anyone want to stay in a nasty, damp cave full of spiders and witches? There's nothing worse than spiders, and witches do lack a certain charm.
You haven't seen the beast. He's 12 feet tall, covered in filthy black hair, has hundreds of rotten brown teeth, bad breath, and no table manners to speak of.
That does sound unpleasant, but just remember, if a prince arrives, keep your hands to yourself. He's mine.
I was here first. He's mine.
No one cares if you were here first.
First come, first serve.
There's a prince coming here?
Forget about it. You said it yourself. You're a commoner.
I'm a commoner with potential.
Now see what you started.
Me? You had to start talking about princes.
Stop it. One more word out of any of you, and I'll turn you all into toads.
Don't be silly, Formelda. We can't turn anybody into anything. Nothing works. We've been trying for weeks and weeks, and nothing works. Nothing, that is, except for abracadabra.
No!
Well, why don't you say it right? Even I know it's abracadabra.
No!
All right, let's go. Keep it going. I said let's go. We got all day. Let's go. I said move it. What is taking you so long? Walk. Fallen. About face forward, march.
Hold it right there. They're not going anywhere. Who are you, anyway?
Me? Why, I'm the princess.
Oh, yeah? You and everyone else in this dump? Which princess?
I'm princess, the princess in the piece. Here are my piece, and here are my servants. Bow! See? And they're going to get the rest of my 27 mattresses.
You have 27 mattresses?
I got 27 mattresses, top of the line, every one of them. I got firm, extra firm, duck feathers, chicken feathers, goose feathers, straw. I got them all.
Well, then I'm sure you don't mind.
Take one step closer and say,
Well, this is the witch's cave, and this is Cinderella, and this is Snow White, and those are the 7 dwarfs, and that's Beauty, somebody or other. And I'm Sleeping Beauty, and we're all here because someone keeps saying name a word. All I want to do is take one teensy-weensy little nap.
never mind all that. Where's the prince?
There isn't any prince!
No prince?
No prince!
Then pick up this mattress. We're getting out of here.
Where are you going? Where are you taking that?
I'm not hanging around a damn old cave full of witches and a bunch of second and so-called princesses. I got a prince to find.
Well, you can't leave.
Says who?
No one can. You're stuck here. Just like us.
We'll see about that. I'm calling my men. Abra! Ha! Dabra!
Ribbit. Oh, good. Princesses weren't bad enough. Now we're getting frogs. What's the matter with him?
Oh, he says he can't understand why I keep saying ribbit. Why is all green and slimy? I used to be a frog. I speak the language.
Well, tell him to calm down. My head is bursting.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Ribbit.
Oh, yes, I see. Well, he says he used to be a
He used to be a prince. He's mine. Let go of him. I saw him first. He's a frog with potential.
Listen, pal, I'm the only real prince around here. See, I'm the only one with a can of peas.
Turn him back. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. We can't turn him back. Don't you see? That's what this is all about. We didn't bring you here on purpose. Or him either. We can't conjure anything up or conjure down anything. We're witches in name only.
Because Rob lost the book. Because Slug lost the book.
It doesn't matter who lost the book. All that matters is that it's gone, and we're nothing without it. Pretty soon, we're gonna have to start wearing regular clothes, live in a house, get jobs.
Book?
What book? The recipe book. You don't think you can remember all those spells, do you? Why, there must be 7,000 spells in toe transformations alone. So we wrote them down in a book.
And we only had one copy.
And it's gone.
Gone, 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 gone.
Well, I guess that means no prince. I guess I won't be going dancing tonight or ever. I look absolutely gorgeous for nothing again.
Might as well eat my peas.
Aha, a stupid book. No wonder I couldn't sleep.
Book? Book? Our book! Our book! Our beautiful, fabulous, magnificent book! Well, it's about time, I'll say. Let's go.
Time for what? Go where?
Stop that jumping around, you three, and get us out of here. I got a prince waiting for me.
Send you back? Oh, I'll send you back. I'll send you back so fast that your heads will spin. And don't think I won't be glad to get rid of you lot. If I never see another diamond tiara again, it'll be too soon. Here it is, here it is. Lightning, stars, and rolling thunder. Lizard, moles, and things down under. Light the sky with fire and ice. Make them disappear. Once, twice, thrice.
Well, that's better. I thought I would speak again.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit. No, it's going to disappear.
Give me that. All right, here it is. Wing of a bat, eye of a toad, pack your bags and hit the road.
Well, see, I knew I had you. I'm not using flies anymore.
But they're supposed to disappear. Why are they disappearing?
It was bad enough when they were princesses. Now they look like princesses and act like frogs. And frog looks like a frog and talks like a prince.
This is a fine kettle of fish. Fish! We forgot the fish.
It's getting green.
I see lumps. Lovely pig oil. Love of lovely pig oil. It's perfect.
Excuse me. Don't you think you can finish me up? And I can do something about all of this.
Oh, spider bites and werewolf laughter goes somewhere and live happily ever after. Well, it's about time. Oh, I can still make it. It's glass silver time.
Well, I'm not going. I don't care about your spells, your magic, or your silly little book. I'm here to stay.
The beast turns into a prince.
He does? When? How?
When you fall in love with him.
Oh, well, that's asking a lot. Maybe his table manners weren't all that disgusting. Which way?
Come along now. We can make it home just in time for supper. Tonight, I'm making your favorite, possum pot pie. Oh dear, I'm allergic to possum too! Oh yeah, sure is my favorite. I just love this lot.
Me too! I just love this slop too. I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. Justin thinks of looking up. I give up. What's the use? It's a pointless existence.
Anyways, we had it last week. I'm sick of it. Why can't we ever have anything different?
Why did she ever have to find our cottage? I sure wish our prince would come.
All right, man, pick up this mattress.
Oh, please don't take it. You have 27 of them.
Get out of my way. What kind of princess are you anyway?
Oh, well.
So you're a prince, huh?
Yes, I'm feeling better every minute.
I'm Sleeping Beauty.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Charmed? As in charming? Prince Charming?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure my name's Kermit.
Oh, it's Prince Charming I'm waiting for. Waiting.
Oh, Charming, he's back at the castle.
You know him?
Yeah, tall guy, broad shoulders, right down on my horse.
That's him.
Oh, come on, I'll introduce you.
Wow, we meet the prince. This is too good to be true.
Of course this is too good to be true. This is a fairy tale.
Alone! We're all alone! They're finally gone.
Gone.
And now, at last, lunch. Ah, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Could have used that dwarf, though.
Well, here we are at the end, and nobody lost. We all got to win. The witches found their book, so I'm off the hook. Cinderella is dancing, Beauty is romancing, the frog who wasn't a frog isn't a frog anymore, and they've all stopped hopping around on the floor.
Snow White is home cooking for those 7 little men, and the princess and her pig are marching again. In Sleeping Beauty, I bet she will marry the prince and live happily. So maybe the witches were right after all, about how many times we all should recall. The magic and mystery of this fairy tale stuff, once upon a time, would never be enough.